Hey guys, well, I'm sorry I'm going to do this. I've been wandering around Twitter, which really I shouldn't do because I got a little bit heated. I posted a video on Twitter that I'm very proud of. I wasn't very nice in it, but I'm very proud of it. So my nephew is transgendered. I have quite a few friends that are transgendered. When I go to the bar in Indy, there are a small group of transgendered boys that are there that are just cute as shit. They have better chest hair than most of the guys that are out on the dance floor. Good for you guys. Just amazing people who had to go through a lot. And to have pieces of shit get on Twitter and talk about how they're gay, but they don't believe in transgendered people. Those aren't real. I hate to tell you this, son. I really do. But the same bullshit that they're throwing at transgendered people were thrown at me when I was in my early 20s. All gay men were out to rape. And we gay men, wanted to go into bathrooms that were for women and men, and we wanted to rape either or. Because apparently being gay means the only reason you're gay is because you can't get laid. I hate to tell you this, but we get laid a lot more than straight people. By a lot. So, why gay men are falling for it this time, I have no idea. I think the fact that we've slowly become accustomed to being a part of society, where now, a gay couple moves into a neighborhood, a suburban neighborhood, and nobody even bats an eye. Rainbow flags all over the place. Nobody bats an eye. But the difference is the person who is trans and doesn't pass scares people, especially scares people that are used to being put down for what they do. And then to see somebody that, makes them uncomfortable. And you need to learn how to be uncomfortable. That is a big part of being an adult. The level of comfort that I have in many things is very low. But guess what I do? I sack up and I do my job. When I know people are going to yell at me, oh, dude, suck in your gut, put out your chest, and dare them to try. And that's how you have to be in the world. And that's how we need to be for each other. I dare you to say something. Bring it. And I backed down a number of people that were much bigger than me because they knew I was ready. This is my fight now. You get behind me. I got this. So when the next time you're sitting there thinking, oh, trans people stop. Do your research. Don't be a dumbass. The Christian right wants you, and it's the Christian right. Christian nationalists, Nazis, want you to abandon bits and pieces of our community so that they can whittle us down to have no power. That's exactly what's happening here. It brings them great joy when we separate. So you've got to not do that. When you go to gay pride parades and there's drag queens, smile. They're doing their job. They're part of our alliance. That's their life, and they're living it, and they're living their truth. And if you can't stand to see somebody else live their truth, then you need to stop living yours. Plain and simple. Because their truth is no less than your truth. We're all in this together, or else we're all going to fall apart. Exactly. I hate to tell you this, but I'm not falling apart. And I won't stand to watch all the work that has happened and all the people that have died to get us here. And I know most of you do not remember the epidemic of the 80s, when HIV wiped out a whole generation of gay men. And I was a teenager watching this and watching my government just stand there. Watching the president that everybody talks about how wonderful Ronald Reagan was, stand there and just say, well, it's not hitting us. So why should we care? And then we, my generation, did the act up. And we belligerently lived our truth. So that this generation that's coming in right now can just be whoever they want to be. And that's awesome. I am so glad for you guys. But that came at a price. And it still needs to have a price tag attached to it. You still have to fight. You still have to be a part of this. And we are all one people. And if you say, well, I wasn't molested. Well, of course you weren't. Hopefully. Yeah. So the people that made my life interesting as a kid are all straight. All of them. So for those of you that are blaming trans people, I have no love in my heart for you. You need to stop. Sit back and think. And I'm going to lose people. I'm okay. This angers me. This just ticks me right off. My ex had an issue with being molested. I was molested. Y'all need to grow up. And they were all straight people. And isn't that fun? Sorry, this one needed to happen. I just needed to get it out there. I do love you guys. I just need you to think these things through. So I don't have to get angry and then vent. Although, this is part of being me. And I hide me being angry because my parents told me we do not get angry. Really, we don't. We do not get angry. I get angry. It's a righteous anger. I love you guys. I love you, dude. Thanks for listening.